Alright, so what you want to do now is create your kick. The one that Fruity Loops gives you is the generic kick, and you're not going to use that for any of your songs that you create. If you do, you're a jackass. This is how you go about creating your own beats. So with the master in check, you create your kick. This is the standard one they give you. And you're not going to use that. Sorry, I'm going to start this over. Alright, what's up, dude? AJ Paris here. Thanks for tuning in to the We Make Music in FL Studio Facebook tutorial. First thing you want to do, obviously, open up FL Studio. Secondly, go up to the top. You want to change your icon. Use these buttons right over here. Click the pencil if you want. You are going to use this one here in the future just to highlight. You can use this one to mute. And basically the pencil and the paintbrush to move your icons. Second thing you want to learn is up here at the top right corner of the screen, these 5 buttons right here. The first button here gets you to this screen. It's where you're going to mix all your music after you create it. That's how you get to the first screen. Second screen is going to be your main presets, the kick, the clap, the snare. Also, in the future, you will add all your instruments down here. We will get to that later. Secondly, next is the third button. That gets you to piano roll. Don't really worry about the third button that much. There's another way to get to piano roll, which is much faster than that, so don't worry about the third button. Fourth button at the top basically takes away the sidebar with all your samples and instruments that you want to load on. So if you want to have full screen, just click that button. So don't worry too much about the third and fourth button. Definitely worry about the last button. That is your mixer. Alright, a lot of people when they first start they pass up the mixer because it looks too complicated for them, but trust me, the mixer is very important in creating the sounds and your style. And if you didn't have the mixer or know properly how to use the mixer, then you probably shouldn't be using FL Studio, because otherwise you're going to be using everybody else's basic samples and kicks and stuff. So the mixer is used to create your own sounding stuff. And actually right now, the first part of the tutorial, I am going to show you how to make your own, how to mix a little bit. So get out your pencils, take notes. This part of the video is going to start the tutorial. So here we go. So first thing you gotta do is not drop your camera as you're trying to film your tutorial. Right? Stoney? Yeah. She likes the tunes that we're about to create right here. So next thing you do is you take your alcoholic beverage and you take a drink, a good chug, a good DJ chugging for it, because you're ready for the ultimate battle. You know what I mean? Of creating killer beats. Alright, so what you want to do is get set up here. Get in the mood for some good DJ tunes. I gotta make some hard electro, big room, trance, dubstep, house, prog, killer rock remix to wake my dog up right here. She's just passed the fuck out. But me, I'm in the mood to teach this tutorial for you guys. I know there's a lot of people on this Facebook page that need to know how to know the ins and outs of you know, Fruity FL Studio, and to figure it out. To you know, it's their passion. It's awesome. So let's make some music. Cheers to you. If you got one at home and watching, thanks for watching. Here we go. We're gonna get you set up right now. I'm gonna show you the ins and outs, the stuff that I know, the tricks. So first thing you want to do is select the kick right here. This is the one that FL Studio gives you. You can actually right click on here, fill 4 steps for a beat. So that's the first start of it. Obviously you're not going to keep this first one, so you're going to enter the mixer here. Make sure you left click on the kick button to insert it in the mixer. Then you want to go over here to insert one, right click on that, link to the selected channel to this track. That's all you got to click. Now the kick is linked into the mixer. You come over here to the right side of the screen and you click on the one preset. Now this is going to be all your presets right here that you have saved. Synth 1 is a good one to download. Download Synth 1. Me personally, I use Citrus just because that's, you know, before Synth 1, before anything was big, Citrus was the one to use. I like to keep it old school. I use Citrus personally. But as far as the kick, we're going to, of course, go down here to Fruity Parametric EQ2. EQ number 2. That is the main basic one that everybody uses, so click on that. Once again, that is Fruity Parametric EQ2 for the kick. There's a lot of different varieties you can go for this. Pick your favorite one. You know, choose your own style. A lot of people raise the 5 up, number 5. A lot of people bring 1 over. You can actually bring that over to create some cool sounds. And also one of the other main presets in the Fruity is you bring the number 1 all the way down and the number 7 all the way down. That is how to create different sounds. Definitely going to bring 2 up, so you can definitely feel that bass. That's what I'm going to keep mine at when I create my kick. Also, you can have that one playing. Another good one to use, obviously, Sound Goodizer. A lot of people want to talk crap on it, but it's certainly a good one to enhance the sound effects. The best one to do is just stay into preset A and bring it down a little bit. You don't want it, I mean, you can have it all the way up, but I prefer it just about 3/4 of the length. I don't really mess with any of the other ones just because it kind of makes it sound weird. I mean, you can go back in there and mess with it, but I like to stick on A and just about 3/4 of the way down. So there it is. That's my kick. Obviously, that's just one thing that you can do for that. You also want to go into piano roll real quick. You can right click into piano roll just so you get the full effect in there when you go on mixing. So that's just, sorry about that, one thing to get your kick in, you know. There's so much more to this tutorial. I'm going to try to keep it short. I hope you're following along. You know, it takes a lot of practice to be a DJ and to get this stuff right, but a lot of it, you know, is self-discovery. Figure it out yourself, guys. You know, pave your own way, pave your own frontier in your own way that you want to go. Just don't use presets and samples and stuff. Just try to create your own. Try to figure it out yourself. That's the only way you're going to make it in the long run, is creating your own. And that's the only way anybody's going to take you seriously, is if you create your own material and you know, pave their own way and create your own stuff. So the next part in that, we're obviously entering a clap into the beat. You can go down here to make it a little bigger. That's just going to be pattern 1. It's just a standard kick. I'm going to stop that. We're going to go to pattern 2 now. We're going to make it a little bit longer. That's how you make it a little bit longer, like that. So we're going to go ahead and add fill it 8 steps, kind of slow it down a little bit. Add the clap every 2 steps just for the trippy beat. Let's go in here and fix our clap because we don't want it sounding like it is generic. So do exactly the same steps that you did with the to do the kick. Insert it into the mixer, and yeah, add your stuff to it. So let's play just the kick itself, or just the clap itself, to get it right. So we're actually going to you can right click on these to delete it. And so let's listen to our clap right now. Make sure you, and let's EQ that up. For this one, I'm going to use gross beat because I'm going to want to sidechain I'm going to want to sidechain it. In order to sidechain, you need to use gross beat. That's another step that you guys need to figure out. And this is how to get some trippy sounding stuff. Sidechaining is very important, so read up on some tutorials on that. But this is not a full tutorial of the sidechaining. I'm just kind of sidechaining now. Of course, we want to add our EQ. See how that goes. Alright, next step after we done that is going to be adding our citrus. Now this is the main preset that you want to use to create all your music and your chords. Other people use Synth 1. You know, you can use any other instrument, bass, guitar, anything you want. Like I said, I use citrus. We're probably not going to have, well yeah, we probably need a hi-hat and a snare, so I'm just going to go over here to the right where all your presets would be. Right now I'm just going to use any preset. I already have a big room kick. Just going to insert that. But instead of using it, I'm going to right click and I'm going to go down here to insert. Now when I pick citrus, it's going to switch over to the citrus preset. And this is what I want. Now I'm not going to go into this mess with this right here, but in the future I will go up here and insert another preset, and look at all these presets that Citrus has. This is why people like Citrus, because it has all these different presets, and these are all different tones. that you can choose and mess with once you get your main riff and melody down. So I'm going to back out of here because we're not doing that right now. We haven't even created our melody yet. And this is what making music is all about, people. Creating your own, paving your own path, making your own stance. So here we go. We're going to go into it. We're going to right click on it. I'm sorry, that was left click. We're going to right click on it, go over here to piano roll. Now over here in piano roll we have all of our keys right here. I recommend clicking on the ABC button right here, which gives you just the notes. And right now you can hear this is the main Citrus preset that they give you. This is what it sounds like. So we can click on all our notes here. This is random right here. I'm not presetting anything. Later on we will have to figure this out, but right now I'm just kind of randomly creating notes. One thing about creating notes and stuff, people, you can be inspired by other people. You can, you know, kind of copy what other people do, but in the long run you do need to create your own in order for it to be original sounding. So it's up to you to tweak it and to make your own stuff. Right now let's just listen to what I have right here. I don't know if it's going to sound any good. This is alright, we actually need to, I don't want those claps on, that was pattern 2, so I'm actually going to have to delete these. Here's how you delete. All you do to delete is whoops. All you do to delete is right click it. You don't want anything on there, because remember, this is our intro that we already created. We need to go over here. That was pattern 2. We need to make this a new pattern, pattern 3. So here we go for the Citrus. Like I said, right click, go into piano roll to get to that screen, or you can also go up here to the shortcut. It's the third button. We already went over that. You can get straight into piano roll that way. But it is easier if you're already in that mixing thing, just to right click in piano roll. That gets you the same screen after all. This is the one you want to be in. So as far as notes to create, you can I recommend C5. That's the main one that everybody usually goes into, is the C5. Otherwise just download MIDI files, but that wouldn't really be creating your own, and then tweak those MIDI files. That's kind of the shortcut of doing it. Obviously if you want to be taken seriously as a producer, like with record labels and companies and stuff, you're not going to use MIDI files, because I mean that just completely disregards your credibility and legitimacy if you're downloading other people's stuff and then, you know, that's what you need to use to tweak it. I mean, it's okay to at first to, you know, to kind of to see what other people do to steal the material or whatever, but I mean in the long run, if you're going to be taken seriously as a producer and a DJ, you need to create your own material from scratch, or else, you know, or nobody's going to legitimize you. So you know, I'm going to come back here. I'm going to figure out some notes, because right now this is all we have. And you know, that doesn't sound very good right there, so we're going to have to you know, come up with a lot of alright, so I'm just kind of messing around here. One thing you can do is go up here and highlight your stuff. That's how you copy and paste it. There is you know, different shortcuts, you know, on the keyboard, Control V and stuff like that, in order to easily copy and paste. And that's how you basically can quick draw your stuff over. And create melodies. Right now I'm creating a melody, just trying to get the bass going. So this is what we have. So it's obviously not quick enough. So then what you do is go over here for the citrus, left click, go to the presets, add whatever one you want. For this one I'm going to add the Pisa. So that one is a synth beat, and obviously it sounds badass. So then we're going to add the synth beat in there. Obviously, like I said, it sounds pretty dope. And it's going to probably match up. So what we're going to do is move this over, because we're going to add in a bigger intro. And we're going to add the third one in. It seems to match up, right? Okay, so we're going to completely cut out number 2 on that one. It's going to come out with a bigger intro. Alright, so then obviously a bunch needs to be added. If anybody wants to work on this track, thanks again for viewing. Once again, this is the... Alright, you know what? Okay. So if anybody wants the FLP, I can send this to you if you want to collab on this. Once again, this is the final one. Thanks for viewing. Hit me up.